What up, Dragon Ball fans? This is Cyberman312 coming at you live from the 31st universe, here to talk some Dragon Ball Super predictions. That's right. I'm here to talk about what I think will happen in the next episode and in the near future with regards to Dragon Ball Super. So, without any further delay, let's go ahead and do this. So we see Zamasu with the full-on mascara eyes, and it looks like he is gone full-blown evil. That's if he's going to be evil. I still think he's going to be good in the end. He's going to be an ally to the Z Fighters. And yeah, here he is, just, telling Zuno, like, thanks for the information, I don't need you anymore. And it looks like he just chops him, and it makes sense for them to kill him off because he's not a really relevant character, but it's someone who may be useful, and it just shows Zamasu just, shows his true evil. But here's Zamasu, and what does he wish for? So here's my prediction. I predict that Zamasu will wish to become a god of destruction, and by default he is immortal. So I'm guessing that gods of destruction are immortal, and Zamasu wished to become a god of destruction, so now that's why he's immortal. So here's Bulma looking on, and I'm guessing maybe the sky turned black, or the universe turned black or something because of the wish. Maybe that's what they're looking at. And here's Kaioshin, probably concerned about, like, man, if I die, then Beerus is dead and everything is screwed, or maybe. But here's Whis, like, probably instigating stuff and just gonna, try to have his fun with the situation. And Goku looks like he figured something out. Looks like he figured out what Zamasu did, probably to create a copy of him. My guess is that it's just a Goku from Universe 10, and somehow, Zamasu took control of him or something, or persuaded him or something. But here's Zamasu coming back, probably with his power. And look at this teacup right here. I feel like this teacup is really symbolic, but I'll get into that some other time. But here's Gowasu, and here's Gowasu. It looks like he was like, "Yo, Zamasu, man, where you been?" And, "Oh, dude, Zamasu, man, what did you do, man?" Because he probably senses something, like some weird energy from him, and Zamasu's just here with a blank stare and just looking all evil, and looks like, I know what I need to do now. And this right here looks like the doors to where the time rings are. So it looks like Zamasu may finally take a time ring. And here's Goku just, listening to something. So who really knows? I mean, could it even be Zamasu that was going through those doors? I mean, it could be Zamasu, and he convinced Gowasu that, hey, I finally found a way to convince you to destroy all these Ningans. You want to hear it? And he probably does. And Gowasu probably just says, all right, let's go take these time rings and see what we can do to change the future or something like that. Either that, or, just like what would probably happen, Zamasu probably kills Gowasu, takes the earrings, and assumes the position as Kaioshin, and just uses anything for whatever he wants. So here's Gowasu looking on, probably at Zamasu's arrival, and he's probably just noticing something different about Zamasu. Maybe Zamasu made an alteration to himself to, become a god of destruction or become immortal or something, and Gowasu's probably just sensing that Zamasu took that next step. And I don't know about Gowasu. I feel like this is what Gowasu has probably been wanting the whole time. Maybe, I feel like Gowasu has been persuading and manipulating Zamasu into doing evil things so he can become influenced by evil. And who knows, maybe Gowasu has been black this whole time. Maybe Gowasu needs Zamasu to do something for him so Black can unlock himself from Zamasu's body or something. But the tea, I want to talk about the teacup here. I've always said that this teacup represents Zamasu and his inner self. The white part of the teacup represents his good, and the black represents the evil. And the black looks like it's still being suppressed, but it's still coming up slowly but surely. If you notice the vase in the episode, the vase kind of represents that too, in my opinion. But it looks like the vase kind of is being taken over more. Or I don't know, maybe the vase can represent Gowasu and the teacup can represent Zamasu, and I don't know, but we'll see. But this is definitely symbolism for something. We've seen it the whole time when, you know, the teacup turns black and, you know, it just makes a weird evil like sound effect, but we'll find out eventually. But this is Whis right here, and I don't know, I feel like he's just gonna instigate more stuff and kind of, in a way, kind of move more pieces around so his big picture can finally come to fruition. I do feel like he is, you know, behind the scenes here doing something, and who really knows? I mean, craziness, but, you know, maybe Black is, you know, is a future Whis or something like that. Maybe a future Whis went crazy because he's got nothing to do, because there's no God of Destruction, and, you know, he just probably just went insane and became evil Whis, which is Black. So that about wraps up the prediction portion of episode 57 review. Go ahead and let me know what you all think. But yeah, that's my final prediction, that Zamasu will wish to become a God of Destruction. It's something he's always been talking about, destroying. And Gawasu's over here always telling him, hey man, you're not a God of Destruction. So maybe Zamasu's logic is, hey, if I become a God of Destruction, maybe I can destroy these Ningen. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you all think. Maybe that is how Black was created, by default, from this wish. I mean, if there's a God of Destruction, there has to be a Kaioshin or an attendant to the God of Destruction. So maybe Black was created to fulfill that role. But guys, go ahead and check out the channel OG Monty 420 if you want to hear Dragon Ball Super theories in a more spiritual context. Go ahead and check it out. We've got Super Saiyan Green Trunks theory and Super Saiyan Pink conspiracy theory. Check it out, please. Also, Zamasu's not wearing a time ring. What the?